Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm late on this one. We got the SmackDown results, man, for October 24th, 2025 review. Review. Sorry I'm late, but you know how it goes with me sometimes. I want to get this out before Raw comes on tonight because that show is going to come on very soon. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to live stream it tonight, but if not, y'all know I'll do a review of it. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened on the last SmackDown before the Raw that happened tonight. So the headline for the night was Drew McIntyre drops Cody Rhodes after defeating Jimmy Uso in a no DQ match. And I know some people might think to themselves, like, why in the world is Jimmy Uso in a DQ match with Drew McIntyre in the main event? Like, why? Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Um, Undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes was interrupted by Drew McIntyre. Jimmy Uso emerged to brawl with McIntyre. Now this was forced as hell. Like this was so forced, and it made no sense. It's like they don't got nobody for Drew to really fight. They done the same old feuds over and over again. Cody comes out, and yeah, he didn't even really get a chance to say anything this time because boom, McIntyre showed up. He got the roasting Cody. And then out of nowhere, Jimmy just comes out of nowhere and just attacks Drew. And the reason why they're saying that this is happening, because when I first seen this, I was like, why is this happening? That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, why is he attacking him? Like, for what? Like, Jimmy was just literally in a main event for the Raw title on Raw before this. Now he's on SmackDown fighting Drew in a no DQ match in the main event. This is just getting a little weird. But no, the reason why they're saying this is that because he's mad because Jacob Fatu got attacked. And this is so dumb to me because this is the same storyline they played with Jade Cargill and Bianca and Naomi and them with Liv Morgan and Raquel. Remember, they didn't have the proof of who did it to Jade, but all of a sudden they just start coming at Raquel and them for no reason, even though they ain't got no proof. Basically, Mr. H, Triple H, writing them to look like fools and jackasses, to be honest, because why would you attack anyone with no proof? He's writing them to look like idiots. Just like with Jimmy, why would you attack Drew and there's no proof? There is no proof of what he did. So why are you attacking him? Making him look very foolish. And this is extremely forced. Just force him in the no DQ match. This is just dumb. Like, didn't Jacob Fatu get attacked like 2 weeks ago? So why the hell does he care all of a sudden now? Again, this dude was just on Raw doing shit on Raw before this. But now all of a sudden he got a beef to pick with Drew. This was ridiculous. This is what led into the main event for tonight. Tama Tonga and JC Mateo defeat Ray Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, this was just a random thrown together tag team. He does it with Penta. He does it with AJ Styles. He does it with all of them. He just throws random tag teams together. MFTs, this is very predictable, right? I mean, I like the MFTs. People might say what they want to say about them, but I actually like them, and I actually like Solo. But this was a very predictable kind of waste of time match. You know, again, this is why it's so hard to get into certain matches because nobody's really being built. Just like Shinsuke and Ray Phoenix, like what build have they got? Shinsuke comes back to lose. He's doing nothing. Ray Phoenix doing nothing. You know they're going to put Mateo and them over because they got a feud with the Y6 who wasn't even, I don't even think they was on the show tonight. So this was just a long kind of dragged out match where you knew who was going to win. Next, WWE Champion Tiffany Stratton defeats Kiana James. I don't know why they're having Tiffany fight Kiana James. This is just weird. Why would you even start a beef with her when she's a manager and she's supposed to be with Julia? So this is just kind of foolish and stupid. And then another waste of time match too, because you just know Kiana James is not gonna go over. You know she's not gonna win anything. Sir. And then Jade, right? They start attacking Tiffany, Julia, and Kiana, and then Jade runs out to save Tiffany, which you know, kind of what they did before. I could have sworn they did the same thing before, and I'm like, they teaming up with each other when you know they got to fight each other. So they basically try to make it look like it was the same stuff. Like, oh, she's just coming to help her, save her. Maybe she'll fight her again. But after they ended up clearing the ring, Jay ends up turning on Tiffany and apparently going heel or whatever. Like heels are really heels nowadays. But yeah, so that's what I mean. It was in a crazy fashion. And I actually kind of like this segment because it's like we never really see Tiffany. Tiffany, she gets so protected that we never really see her get beat up or get wrecked. Like we never really see that happen. So this was actually a little interesting to me because they actually let Jay actually get some stuff in. Now they kind of broke it up at the end, but this was like one of the worst beat downs I ever seen Tiffany Stratton take. And I was like, man, that's what need to happen. Like she got to take some type of loss or something. She can't always be winning all the time and always be protected all the time. That's what's making Tiffany boring too. Because you're like always winning and you're always protected. So you're not giving anybody anything to hope for or look forward to because they just know what's going to happen. Let me see. I'm looking at the side stuff. Kit Wilson cautions Carmelo Hayes on his toxic masculinity. I don't. So what? Now you're finna start a beef with a jobber dude from a tag team. Don't even know where his other tag team partner is from Pretty Deadly. Now you're gonna start a feud between him and Carmelo. This is just ridiculous. Like, come on, talk about a waste of Carmelo's time. Just like how Mr. H wasted Carmelo's time by making him fight Andrade 7 times just to get rid of him. So it shows you how he never cared about Andrade to begin with. And why would you have Andrade fight Carmelo 7 times for nothing? And they never got IC title or nothing. This is what he does. Now, Carmelo, he's done. It seems like he don't even want him in the U.S. title picture no more. So here, you go fight this dude who we ain't seen in I don't know how long, who's a part of a tag team who doesn't have his partner. And yeah, now you go feud with him. Horrible. Jimmy Uso brawls with Drew McIntyre backstage. I think this happened before the match. I think he did attack him. Well, no, maybe that's how the match got created. I think he attacked them again, and then that's how it got created. Eli Dragunov defeats Aleister Black in United States title open challenge. Eli was all emotional, shot a promo. He was emotional over the title win and the injury. And they're basically shouts out to who wrote that in my comments. I'm sorry. Was it Durante? Shouts out to him for in the comment section because he was like, yeah, they're gonna just do the same thing with him like what they did with Sami Zayn, and he is 100% correct. They are literally doing the same thing with Dragunov as what they did with Sami Zayn. I mean, literally, you're just doing the open challenge. So you're doing the exact same thing. And you fought Aleister Black, who Sammy just literally fought before he fought you. So, and again, why is all of this happening once Sammy and them get the belts? So why is this happening now where they can just whoop everybody ass and open challenges? But when Solo and Jacob had it, none of this was happening. None of this was happening. They just was in petty feuds fighting each other for nothing and shit. Now this dude, open challenge, the open challenge. And why you ain't doing this with Dom's title? Because Dom's title is the equivalent of this title. So it's like, why in the world are you all open challenging, making him have easy wins and victories, but Dominic getting none of that? He's getting thrown in dumbass feuds where he got to look weak to win all the damn time. Like, come on now. I guess they lie, they cheat, they steal. Damian Priest came in and that's the reason why Aleister lost. A distraction for, even though Zelina Vega was interfering too. Damian has the burn on his eye because remember he blew the fireball in his eye, so he had the glasses on and then he took them off and then he pretty much sold the burn like, oh, he burnt his eye. I find it very sad what they're doing with Damian Priest because Damian Priest is clearly just being used to just put over people over, even though it's not really putting them that much over. but he's not really winning anything, and he keeps getting into the same feuds with the same people, but at the end of the day, never really winning. He been in a feud with this guy, Alistair, forever, hasn't really won. He was in a feud with Drew McIntyre forever, didn't really win, you know. So what's the point of this? Like, unless you actually let Damian get over for once. But yeah, that's why Dragunov won. Drew McIntyre defeats Jimmy in a no disqualification match. So this match was not bad. I like no DQ matches. This match was actually pretty decent. I found it pretty entertaining. It was something. We already knew Jimmy wasn't gonna win this. That's the boring part about it, because we know Jimmy was not gonna beat no Drew McIntyre when Drew McIntyre is feuding with Cody. So they're not gonna let Jimmy get over on him. So that's what kind of made it suck. Jimmy loses. Um, Drew puts the chair around Jimmy's neck. He's choking him with the chair, basically trying to choke him out. Referees show up. They try to break it up. Cody Rhodes comes running out like he always does. I damn near thought he had the suit on again. I'm like, oh my gosh, does this dude got the suit on again? Come on now, bro. No, he did not have it on. Good. Cause it's like, this why motherfuckers beating your ass. Like, this why they whooping your ass, bro. This why Drew was kind of whooping his ass. Cause it's like, you can't just be coming out here with suits trying to fight. You gotta be dressed and ready to fight. See, this day, he was more ready to fight. But I'm trying to think this was funny. Now, this was actually funny. This had me laugh. I don't know why. Like, I really do not know why this had me laughing so much, but the way it ended, cause Cody came in, he saved Drew, he got rid of Drew. So Drew, he threw him over the announce table, he beat him up real quick, he got rid of him. Then Cody went over there to Jimmy, and then he started helping Jimmy out. So, trying to wake Jimmy up, get Jimmy up. So in the midst of him helping Jimmy and getting Jimmy up, here comes Drew McIntyre just on some quick shit, just right back in the ring, amping up for the Claymore kick. And it was just so funny because it's like, Cody's too busy helping Jimmy up, not even knowing this dude got back in the ring like extremely fast. Like he tossed him damn near over the barricade, and then he just got back in the ring. And then as soon as he turned around, boom, and he's in there trying to help Jimmy up. So they all just fall down. That shit was fucking hilarious. This was the funniest part of this show. I'm gonna have to give y'all an extra point just for the funniness of that shit. And the way Cody just sold it, and the way Jimmy was just trying to get helped up, and the way how he just, I know we've seen this type of stuff before, but the way, I'm telling y'all, if y'all did not see this, go see this. You probably gonna laugh. You gonna laugh at this one, because it was just done kind of well. And then, like I said, and then Drew got back in the ring like really quick. Like, you wouldn't have expected him to get back in that ring so fast. And then boom, him and Jimmy thought it was sweet. Oh gosh, that was funny. That was funny, man. But I don't know. I guess I'll give this a slightly better score because of the Jade Cargill stuff and because of that funny ending. So I guess I'll give this a 3 out of 10. I mean, overall, it's still not a good show overall, but I guess I give it like a 3 out of 10 because the Jade Cargill stuff, I did like, and that match at the end was pretty decent, and what happened to Cody and Jimmy at the end was hilarious. But all right, y'all take care. Please hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. I hope Raw be funny like this. Shit.